Hey, this is a 5-minute quickie to just let you know the most simplest way to let go of a craving and to let it go in less than 30 seconds. Now, if that's of interest to you, and I'm sure it is if you're trying to either diet or stop smoking or continue to stop smoking or continue to diet and you have that snacking or whatever, this will help. Enjoy. Hey, welcome to the Personal Development Unplugged podcast with me, Paul Clough. And this is an FMQ, a 5-minute quickie podcast, which never lasts 5 minutes. It always goes a little bit longer. But it's a chance for you and I just to muse, to think of a subject, to talk about it for a few minutes, and then spend time thinking, seeing how it would change our life if we maybe developed it a little deeper. And maybe sometimes these 5-minute quickies will go into a longer podcast where we can dive deeper and produce processes, hypnosis processes, NLP processes. Don't worry about the names. They're just processes for making our life and your life absolutely better. Getting rid of anxiety, fear, all those other hang-ups and issues that we have, and have the life we deserve and make dreams come into reality quicker, bigger, better than you could ever dream of. But they're the longer podcasts, and this is a 5-minute quickie where we break down the complicated into simple, because in simplicity there's genius, and that's what we do here. So if you want to just think for a little while, see what happens, see what resonates inside you, and when it does, you go change the world.
Hello, and I'm here by duty and honour of my country to warn you you're entering into the personal space of Personal Development Unplugged, and it may seriously, yes, seriously, make your life so much better. Thank you.
This is Personal Development Unplugged with Paul Clough.
In simplicity, there is genius.
In simplicity, there is genius.
Hey, my friends. 5-minute quickie, how to stop a craving in 30 seconds. I don't think I came up with this little thought myself. I'm sure I got it from somebody else. But if I didn't, I'll take full credit. And if I did come up with it, I'd take full credit. And if I didn't, I would give credit to anybody who came up with it. When I do a session for not smoking, I always give like a backup. If something goes wrong, they can come back. The client can come back and have a little bit more. But I say don't waste that backup session, because sometimes that little bit of craving to have a fag, to have a cigarette. I don't know what you say in your country, but some people say I just feel like a cigarette. And the thing is, they just feel like it, and they don't realize it. And we don't realize this last little bit of a craving is still there. It's like an echo. Now, this will also work for if you're feeling maybe peckish, or you've got that little bit of, you're trying to do something for your diet maybe, but that little sweet thing is just there. Just feel like a little bit, just a little bit. Well, this will help. So this is what you do, if you want to anyway. You see, I know that when you feel like that little thing, that little craving, that little thing, you will have it's like a little tingle, a little feeling around your lips, maybe just across the top lip. But you don't realize it at the time, because what happens is you get that little feeling and automatically your brain goes, oh, I want. And then you start obsessing on it until you get it. Sometimes you push against it. And as you push against it, your unconscious mind pushes a little bit harder. But here's what you do. Just as you think about, oh, I like a cigarette, feel like a cigarette, feel like something to eat, a little snack, just stop for a second. Well, you're going to stop for a few more seconds than that, but just stop right now and focus all your attention onto your top lip and notice that tingle. Just notice that little sensation in your top lip. It might be around both lips or maybe in your tongue, I don't know, but it's generally around the top lip. And put all your attention, all your awareness into that little sensation. And I want you to see or notice how long you can keep your awareness into the center of that feeling until it disappears. And if you can do it for 30 seconds, you're doing really well, because generally it will disappear within 15, 20 seconds. And when that feeling disappears, you don't need it anymore because the craving is gone. So it's a little bit like just acknowledging, yeah, I have this feeling. I'm going to stay with it. So instead of pushing it away, I acknowledge it, I stay with you, and hey, no more. It's gone. And you carry on doing the rest of whatever you were doing. If you get that feeling again, I feel like you fill in the blank, just stop, pause. Put your total awareness into that feeling just around your lips. And then notice, how long can I hold this feeling before it disappears? Oh, it's gone again. So now it's gone, I'll get on. Now, again, I don't know where this came from. I don't know whether it came from my unconscious mind, something I did. But it doesn't matter. I just know it works. And there's so many people who have made all the changes they want, but they get that last little bit of a craving, and they do this, and it knocks it out of the park. So have a play with that. Let me know. Let me know how well it works. Let me know how long. Was it 15 or 20 seconds, or did you go to 25 before it completely disappeared now? Email me, feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com. I'd love to know. Just a little bit of feedback. That'll be awesome. So until the next time, my friend, that was a 5-minute quickie. And I don't know how long it was, but it wasn't much more than 5, was it? Have fun until the longer podcast. Bye-bye now. Time to fly.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.